So why have we had no global zombie uprising to date? I'm going to tell you it's blind luck. Because if you could put some zombies in a place like Manhattan, where there's no easy way to evacuate everybody, and everybody looks like this anyway, everybody's going to be a zombie. Vigilance. Well, I was on vacation recently. I heard a couple of young children saying, "You're the zombie. You are undead." When I realized they weren't talking about me, I was all right, and I realized that their parents were just drilling them for the future. You got to know what you're up against here. Zombies have no concept of risk, okay? They're more like a machine, a mindless meat machine, okay? They're not tool users. They're not going to employ a strategy, okay? If they're not busy actually gnawing on you, they're going to just amble about looking for someone else to gnaw on. It's what they're after. And they'll be more than happy to turn this into a snack. All right? So you need to learn to use it ahead of time, and that way you get to keep it. One of the things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to evade. You want to stay away from them. I know in the movies, they're all like, fighting them. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is conserve your energy and ammo for when things start to go worse, all right? Now, you are going to need to engage with them every once in a while. They're going to be out shambling around. You need to get from point A to point B. However, you're going to want to avoid drawing a crowd. That's both zombie and living. Because where there's a crowd, that's where the zombies are going to be. Putting down a zombie uprising is probably akin to saving a financial crisis. You know how good the government's doing on that one. Okay? What you want to make sure is that you're not part of the threat, because it's going to be a shoot first, act later, or ask questions later. And when the military gets involved, it's going to be containment at all costs. You're going to want to be out of their way, because by the time they get involved, they're definitely going to be wiping the map clean. How about where we might want to go? Hey, hospital, police station, probably not the places you want to go. Because the hospital, that's where the sick people are going to be. Only they're not going to be sick, they're zombies. All right? Police stations, that's where everybody else is going to be. Remember the rule about crowds, there's going to be a crowd at the police station. And pretty soon there's going to be a crowd of zombies ringing the police station. You're going to want to look for a multi-story dwelling, like an apartment. Now, when you destroy the stairs, you want to make sure you're on the right side of those. You want to go up and destroy. Zombies can't climb. So once you're in the upper floors, you're going to be just fine. You want to keep a low profile. Now, should you have a group? Well, you need a small group because you're going to want to be able to sleep. Watch shifts, childcare. However, if you're going to do more than a dozen, you're going to invite social friction. And when you go on raiding and scouting parties, maximum of 3, and you better be the people you trust. When you do want to, if you do need transportation, you want to avoid your SUVs and your sedans, because traffic's going to get all jammed up. And the way zombies see this is canned food. It's a treat. So when you're choosing your first transportation, you want to look perhaps at a dirt bike. You got range, fuel economy, and the ability to handle varied terrain. However, if you're in for the long haul, and trust me, you're going to be in it for the long haul, you're going to want to find a bicycle, because sooner or later, gas is going to run out. The nice thing about the bike is it's light, easy to maintain. You can carry it if you have to. Gets you better than on foot. Mountain bike, that's the way you want to go. When you're choosing your weapons, first thing you want to look for is something that can maybe also be used as a tool, like a steel crowbar. One thing I definitely want to point out is the sword. If you're not skilled, don't use it. With firearms, if you have a skilled sniper in your group, all the better, because firearms allow you to have a separation from the enemy. Take them out before they get too close. These two here, not so much. You see them in the movies, but with flamethrowers way too heavy, with chainsaws, you're going to be covered in zombie gore. And that's not a pretty sight. Thank you.